Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. I'm LaShawn Debbie with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-April 2019 love and romance reading. As always, a big thank you to all of those who thumbs up and like my readings. Thank you to all of those who comment and share, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all, and also a very happy birthday to all you Aries. I know that it is currently Aries season, so I hope that you all are feeling rejuvenated, revitalized, and you're having a good beginning to your upcoming year. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, book a reading with me now at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com, or directly through the description box below. If you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, when you meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and more, book a future partner reading with me through the description box below, or again on my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. I do have a new Instagram. Go ahead and follow me at Power Life Hypnosis for your weekly and weekend fortunes. Also, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. The links to my Instant Go, to my Instagram, to my website, as well as to book a reading with me now are all in the description box below. So go ahead and check those links out. And of course, Aries, this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, please check your moon or rising sign videos, as those messages may, or you can check your sun, moon, or rising sign videos for a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the ending portion of April 2019. So my dearest Aries, again, a very happy birthday. I love Aries season because it's a new beginning for us all. Now, I today am having these kind of extended readings here because there's so many messages coming out, and I am just the channel of messages, so I do not control how the messages come out. The messages come out however they are supposed to, and I provide them however they're supposed to come out. So I have here some extended messages here for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, of course, I have here the theme of your love and romantic relationships during the ending portion of April. I also have here your two predictions. I have some clarifiers regarding the predictions and what to expect, as well as your guidance. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, for the overall energy, for the theme, okay. Trying to figure out where to go first, and I'm getting guided to go to these two cards first. So I have here the card of retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, as well as the card of codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life. Okay, so retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Aries, it appears as though during the month of April, the ending portion of April, and go ahead and check out your April reading, your April monthly reading that was posted earlier this month if you have not done so already. With this retreat card, it appears as though you may be taking some time to enjoy your own company. You may be taking the time to reflect, spend time with yourself. Perhaps some of you may be reflecting on your love life, on this connection, on what you want moving forward. And I don't have cards for that here, but this is something that I'm hearing from one or two of you. One or two of you may be taking the time to, once again, retreat. But this is in order to, once again, reflect on your love life, on perhaps decisions you've made, what has led you to this connection, or the circumstances in this connection here and now, and how to do better, and how to align with the love that you seek moving forward. And then we have this codependency card saying addictions are affecting your love life. So this can be addictions rather, addiction to a person, place, or thing. So many of you may be experiencing codependent dynamics regarding the connection that you are in right now. And it's interesting because I haven't had the codependency card come up in a while, I feel. So Aries, this is a very important time to, again, reflect, retreat, reflect, and examine. I'm hearing your patterns in love, your behaviors in love, and in your love life. Because for one or two of you, for many of you perhaps, there may be an underlying energy. There may be an unconscious acting out of codependent energy. And to be quite honest, and let's get real for a second, for those of you who are experiencing this, I've been there. And sometimes we are not aware of our own codependency. Sometimes we are simply not aware. And that is not something to take blame for, or something to be ashamed about. However, by acknowledging, becoming aware of, noticing, recognizing our own patterns and our own behaviors of codependency, by learning about codependency, perhaps some of you may need to learn about this energy. All right. So by learning about these things, the great thing is we can transcend them. Okay. We cannot transform. We cannot make better something that we do not acknowledge or something that we do not know. We cannot transcend and transform something that is in our shadow, something that is a shadow aspect of ourselves. So Aries, during this time, this may be a good moment to perhaps learn about, recognize, acknowledge our own addictions to people, places, and things, codependencies that may be negatively affecting us. And also, let me say, this is not something to be ashamed about, to be embarrassed about. This is something that we must radically acknowledge and accept, because we cannot change, we cannot transcend and make better that which we fail to acknowledge. So we also have here this let go of control issues card. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. For some reason, I always want to say unnaturally. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay? So, some of us may need to let go of control issues that is affecting and impacting our codependency. Now, it's interesting because I was just speaking about this in another reading. I believe it was the Sagittarius reading. So if you have any planets in Sag, if you're dating a Sag, go ahead and check out that reading as well. But I was speaking about how sometimes we may fall into these patterns where we need to prove something. And for you Aries, you all are the rams. You're the first sign of the zodiac. You are the leaders. You are the pioneers. You are the strength here in the zodiac. So you all are used to being first. You all are first. And it can be very easy to take on an energy or an expectation to be priority, being an Aries. Okay? So, the energy that's coming out here is saying that during the ending portion of April, it may be useful, beneficial to let go of control issues. Allow your situation to unfold naturally. It may be useful to let go of control issues because this may be the key to releasing, to making better the energy, the impact of codependency in your life. And I'm just getting guided to say this because I'm hearing it in my inner ear. Once again, there's no need to be ashamed or to judge yourself negatively if you are in this boat, because like I said, I've been there. And this may be something that we are not acting out consciously. However, now that we are being made aware in this time and space of our behaviors, we must practice radical acceptance, acknowledge, understand how we can be sabotaging our own love lives, not meaning to do so. Through our codependency, and we can shift this energy. We cannot change. We cannot transcend that in which we fail to acknowledge. So by acknowledging this codependent energy, by acknowledging this codependent energy, these codependent tendencies, by letting go of the need to control or the need to be the number one, because that's an Aries tendency as well, not in a bad way, but you guys are number one, right? You're the first of the zodiac. You are the pioneers for all of us, for all signs. So this is just an energy of Aries. You are very powerful in your energy. You are the leaders of the zodiac, all right? Without you all, we would not have our energy to be our best selves. I'm a Cancer. Okay, so I come signs later. But we need that Aries energy to start us all off. So, it may be time to perhaps practice, as opposed to the Yang energy. Aries, you guys embody, you are the embodiment of Yang energy, which is the manifestation, action-oriented. The first of the zodiac. You put forth, you produce, and this brings about amazing results. Now, during the ending portion of April, you may need to take on the energy, perhaps, of other signs, other temperaments, other ways of being, by being yin and receptive. Okay, allowing things to come to you, because there's a need to let go of control, and there's a need to allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, I also have here the card of you deserve love. You are lovable. So as I look at this card, seek. Why did I say seek? Some of you are definitely seeking love. You have your eye on the prize. For some of you, that is your intention right now. Perhaps one of your priorities. And that's okay. For some of you, there may be some challenging emotions. You see this rocky river here, water, representing our emotions, our emotional state, our emotional well-being. Now, some of you may have had your eye on the prize. See how focused she is? Her eyes are piercing into her desires. It's as though She can see through to the other side of her desires because she's so laser-like focused. I just saw 15:15 on the clock. There's going to be a new beginning bringing changes. A new beginning bringing changes. So let's see what this signifies. But also, again, just a reminder, you are lovable. You deserve love. Okay? So if you are feeling unloved, if you are feeling as though you're receiving anything less than love, this is something to be aware of and mindful of, because your happiness, your peace of mind, your joy is imperative, and that is key. Okay? And that is of importance. So, for your first prediction, I have here the Rider, the Snake, the Heart. And I also have here the card of the Tower, which also came out. So you have the Rider, the Snake, the Heart, and the Tower. So, the first thing that I can see here, the first thing that stands out to me is the Snake card, which came up in the middle as the theme, Aries. Many of you may be dealing with a snake. Many of you may be dealing with someone who may betray, someone dishonest, looking out only for themselves. This is an energy of infidelity. This is an energy of someone who will mistreat you, to be completely honest. Not to sugarcoat it, you know. This is someone who has the ability and even the intention, and it may not even be conscious for this person, but they may even have the intention because of what is going on within them to mistreat you. So this person, whoever you are dealing with, whoever you are involved with, whoever you are in a relationship or connected to, this is actually an energy that you want to avoid. Okay? So, some of you, excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water here. Some of you may either go visit this person, or you may receive a visit from this person. This person may come and visit you, or there may be some important news message that you receive during the ending portion of April, which may highlight or shine the light on this person's deception, infidelity, complications. This person is bringing complications. It appears as though there's somebody who's bringing complications to your life. And this may be because of codependent energies, which may be keeping you in connection with this person. And let me reiterate, because I can't stress this enough. This is not a judgment. This is not anything to feel down about. This is something to practice radical acceptance about. Understand and acknowledge, so then it can be transcended. Because again, I've been there, okay? So this is a message that I'm giving to you all out of the love of my heart, because I want the very best for you and everyone, right? Know that you deserve love and you are lovable, okay? And it's interesting because sometimes the lack of awareness of this can lead us to this. And oftentimes these are misperceptions that we've picked up in childhood. These are misperceptions that we picked up in our early experiences. These are misperceptions that we picked up in early relationships. But I'm here to remind you and to let you know that you deserve love and you are lovable and you are amazing just the way you are. Now, some of you may be elevating your love lives during the ending portion of April by setting boundaries, by refusing to accept things that you have before, behaviors that you have before that have actually dimmed your light as opposed to brightening your light and spreading your light. Some of you are elevating in your love life. You're raising your standards. You are setting boundaries for yourself. Okay? So that is excellent. By reflecting on our past, by looking at our past relationships, we are able to acknowledge and see the things that we want, the things that we don't want, the things that we will accept, the things that we won't accept. And many of us are saying that no, we're not going to accept betrayal, dishonesty, disloyalty, lies, deceit. Okay? We want better for our love lives. Theft. Main person, gloomy thoughts. Theft, main person, gloomy thoughts. So, we have this main person here in the center. And again, I do have clarifiers that I'll get to in just one moment. We do have this main person in the center. Now, this main person here, the male, main person male, this is signifying a male partner if you are a female, or if you, actually, if you are male in relationships with males, this will be you. So if you are male, this will be you. If you are female, this will be your male partner. I do see that for many of you, perhaps there was an ending to this relationship that has already taken place prior to the 15th of April. Something was taken away here. The relationship, somebody left, somebody disconnected, emotionally, physically, somebody could have ghosted. There's something that was taken away. Okay? And it appears as though during this period of time, there's going to be some gloomy thoughts, some trouble thinking. Okay? You may be doubting yourself. There may be a lack, a diminishment in self-esteem, or thinking of your worthiness or something like that. There's some kind of gloomy thoughts going on. And this may be while you are in retreat. I can't really imagine, and this is something I'm not sure about, I'm just, speaking about this. I can't really imagine Aries being much of wants to retreat. I'm a Cancer. So for me, retreat is home. But for Aries, you guys are outward, action-oriented energy. So I imagine that some of you may be in retreat to nurse your wounds, to lick your wounds, to think for a purpose. Or this may be challenging to be in this space. You may be experiencing these gloomy thoughts in this retreat. Okay? Or you may be thinking about control issues, or thinking about your desire to control the way this situation unfolds. And I'm hearing for one or two of you, it's important to recognize that It takes two people to make a connection, to make a relationship, to make something beautiful between two people happen. Okay? Because we may have the best of intentions in our mind's eye or in our way of thinking, way of perceiving the situation, the future of a situation. We can have the best of intentions and we may want the best, but it takes two. We have to have somebody on our side as well, in our corner, to make these things unfold and have these things happen. And unfortunately, despite what we want, despite our intentions, despite how good we are and what we can provide and the love that's within us, if we are dealing with somebody who is not whole, if we are dealing with somebody who is broken, if we are dealing with somebody who lacks self-love, if we are dealing with somebody who cannot match us in our efforts, then they are fruitless. And that's not our fault. So that may be a message from one or two of you that I heard coming through here. Okay? I have here the cards of Death, the Cave, Fortune. So, with this Death card in the reverse, this is card number 16. So this is signifying the need to go within. So yes, perhaps some of you during this month do need to retreat, go within, reflect, okay? Recompose yourself and how you want to move forward in love. Now, with this Death card in the reverse, perhaps some of you have had difficulties letting a situation go. Perhaps for some of you, this may be a situation that appears to be so important, it appears to be as though it is life and death. You may be feeling a great loss if you decide to walk away, if you decide to move away, if you decide to go ahead and move forward, step into the unknown and move forward. And really, we only have fears of the unknown because it is unknown. When we move forward from relationships, our fear is of the unknown. Okay, so some of you may be feeling challenged or unwilling even to let go of this situation. Okay, some of you may be in this cave, and I'm picking up some of you may know exactly what is going on here. You may know that perhaps this isn't right. You may know that you have codependent tendencies or energies affecting this situation, or that this isn't healthy, or that this isn't bringing you joy, that this isn't spreading your light, that this isn't making your light brighter, making you shine brighter, that this is diminishing you. Some of you may know, some of you may see the red flags, and I feel as though some of you may be like that monkey emoji, you know, you're like, see nothing, hear nothing, say nothing. Some of you just don't want to acknowledge what's going on. But in order to find the light, you must stand tall. You must stand tall and walk into the light. And this is something that only you can do, because this other person isn't going to do that for you. Because remember, that other person is looking out for themselves. This person only cares about themselves. So if you want to find the light, if you want to find the love that you seek, if you want to find and manifest your desires, Aries, stand up, stand tall, lead, walk into the light. Allow a situation to die if necessary. And guess what? That's all what this Fortune card is about, okay? You have the light of your intuition. You have the light of your inner knowing, of your higher self guiding you. And you may feel as though you are in darkness right now. but keep ascending. And as you continue to ascend, guess what? You're going to unlock the fortune. This is number 12. You are going to transcend and move forward. You're going to find emotional fulfillment. You're going to find the unlocking of your passion, the unlocking of what it is that you really desire. You already have the key, okay? Keep ascending. You will be able to release shackles from the past of codependency and awaken into a whole new life of emotional fulfillment, joy, gladness, happiness, optimism, positivity, all right? Fulfillment, satisfaction. Get to know each other, all right? Get to know each other. 44, angelic healing coming to you. Stability, security, empowerment, angelic healing. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Now, what I'm also hearing is learning to understand others' way of viewing love. Needing love, yes, because we all need love. We're all human beings. From the moment we come into this world, all we are seeking is love and approval and affection and care, whether it be from our mothers, from our guardians, from, you know, our partners. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So it could be also useful for us to understand another person's perspective, how they view love, or their lack of awareness of what love is. Get to know that person. Understand that person for their perspective. Their perspective is different from yours. We all have different perspectives, okay? Because we've all had different experiences. This person's perspective is different from yours. Their view of love is different from yours. So by seeing, acknowledging, recognizing, and accepting this person's view of love, relationships, okay, romance, we can have forgiveness. We can practice forgiveness. Okay? Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Okay? This is an 11 energy. So this is spiritual awareness and spiritual awakening. Tap into that energy. Tap into the energy of love, understanding, awareness. And again, this comes by acknowledging that not everybody has had the same experiences that we have had. We all have different views and ways of looking at love. And the very unfortunate thing is, many a times, this is so common in the world today, because of people's parents and people's past, you know, generational experiences that may have led our view of love astray and askew and awry. Oftentimes, many of us do not understand and know and really have a grip on what love, romance, fulfillment is because of the things that we have seen, because of the things that we've experienced. And this can come from early on in life. Our parents, our grandparents, their parents, okay? This is just what happens. But by acknowledging that this person has this unique experience and that person may be hurting too, even if they do not admit it to you, even if they do not acknowledge it, even if they do not know, maybe they're not aware of it. but they may be struggling or having some challenges within. Get to know this person. Understand this person for their perspective, where they're coming from. And by acknowledging another person's experience as different from your own, you can find forgiveness, and that shall set you free. Turn on your heart light. Turn on your heart light. Love. See the situation through loving eyes, through the eyes of God. Look at this person through the eyes of God. How does God see this person? How does God see this situation? Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So this may be a good time to love yourself, to focus on giving love to yourself. And it's interesting because I'm looking at this card as many times as I've seen this card. I've even seen this card a few times today. I've never really realized that there's something here that looks like, okay, you see this? This is like an angel's wing on this person's ear. So it's like you have the angels whispering to you. You have higher spiritual guidance and connection whispering to you, telling you everything's going to be okay, telling you how to view this situation, giving you the advice, guidance that you need. Okay? Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to the messages that come in through your inner ear. Now, you may receive messages through your inner ear, through your outer ear. Sometimes messages can be so loud that they appear as though they're coming from an outside source, your outer ear. Other times, you can hear messages that appear as though, for example, say you are in your head singing a song that you heard on the radio earlier. That's a message coming from your inner ear, your inner psychic sense. Okay, so it's like you hear a message coming, again, something that you heard earlier versus something that you may hear somebody telling you a message. Me speaking to you right now. These are different ways of hearing intuitive messages. But pay attention, okay? Turn on your heart light. Open your heart. Open your heart to yourself, to this person, to this experience. Aries, I love you. Aries, you are loved. Aries, you are lovable. These are very important words. Understand that you are loved. You are lovable. You are amazing, okay? I love you. Let me be the one to tell you you are loved. And this is a message coming from myself, coming from your spiritual support team of the Aries Collective, coming from God, universe, spirit, your higher power. This is a message from all of us. You are so loved. You are so cherished. You are so amazing. I love you. Life loves you. God loves you. Your soulmates love you. You are loved, okay? Please understand that, know that, embody that, embrace that. Let it soak into your cells. Permeate. Permeate? I don't know the word. But let it sink into your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. Have faith, trust, hope. There's divine energy, card number 20, divine energy coming into your love life right here, right now, even if you don't see it. This is a message that I actually received from myself today. And this is something I'm sharing with you all, so perhaps this was a message for both of us. Even if you don't see it, there are divine things that you are currently manifesting. Dearest Aries, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful. Praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will only bring you more reasons to plead and beg. So when you ask I really want to be loved. I really want a relationship. You hear that? You hear that voice? That sound of my voice? That's only going to give you more reasons to go, okay? I'm sure that looked really funny. Instead, Aries, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all of life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you. So sometimes what you what you do that for is not supposed to happen for you. And your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. In this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers, and we want you to know that your highest good is our priority. And what does it say here? All is well. My dearest Aries, these are the messages that I have for you for your love and romantic relationships for the ending portion of April 2019. Thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, book a reading with me on my website, powerlifehypnosis.com, or book a reading with me right here, right now, directly through the description box below. If you would like to know or confirm or just confirm, I don't think that's a word, confirm or deny who your future long-term romantic partner is, go ahead and book a future partner reading with me right now through the description box below or at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. I'm sending you all so much love, so much light throughout the ending portion of April and always. So thank you again. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to my channel so we can check back in to your situation for next month's reading, for next month, May 2019. I love you all. I'm wishing you the best of luck, sending you love and light. Again, go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well for your weekly and weekend fortunes. And I will see you here all again soon. Mwah. Love you all. See you soon. Bye, Aries.